This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham, and I have got Graham Masson with me. You've been here before by Zoom.
Yes.
You've been here by Zoom. And Jessie Gibson, you are new to FYI. Welcome.
I am, thank you.
Now, you both come from Carlton Place.
We do.
We do.
But we are here to talk about Studio Theatre Perth today. You have another play coming out.
Another play. You make it sound like it's tiresome. But
No. You guys are amazing. You have so many plays during the year, and it just seems like you just, as soon as you're done one, you're doing another.
That's true. That is what it feels like, I suppose.
Yeah.
We are putting on Agatha Christie's Black Coffee from April 4th to the 14th. The Thursday and Friday night shows each weekend are at 7:30, and the Saturday and Sunday shows are both 2 p.m. matinees. It's a great murder mystery. It's the first play that Agatha Christie ever wrote.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
She'd written novels, and they'd been put on plays and made into movies, and she wasn't happy, so she decided to do it herself. So.
Okay. And you are the director.
I am the director, and Jessie is Hercule Poirot.
Okay, I was going to say, you're going to have to say the name of your character. You tried to practice with me earlier, but I just butchered it all up. What is the name of your character again?
Hercule Poirot.
Hercule Poirot. How'd I do?
There you go. That was good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about Hercule. Let's talk about the play. What is your part?
So I am Hercule Poirot, as the mustache might indicate.
Okay.
He's Agatha Christie's most famous detective. He's a French-Belgian. And he's sort of an expatriate. He lives in England most of the time. He's always called in for some little case or other. And in this case, he's being called in because a scientist has had a formula stolen from him. It's 1930, and he has invented a formula for atomic weapons, well before Oppenheimer did.
Yeah.
So it's a very valuable and important document that's been lost, and he wants it back.
Okay.
So who better than the world's greatest detective to bring in to find the piece of paper?
Oh, okay. So how long have you been practicing this play?
Not as long as we should have been. We
Oh.
took a long time to get the casting down, but it's been a few weeks now.
Well, you are a seasoned player because I've seen you in other plays too, so being
Yes.
able to memorize your words, how's that going?
It's going pretty well for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen you in other plays too. I just saw you recently at the Station Theatre here in Smith Falls and
Yes,
see
that's
how they
right.
run.
Yep.
And what other plays have you been in?
I was also in Agatha Christie's Mousetrap. That was also here in Smith Falls. So Black Coffee will be my second Agatha Christie play.
Okay, and you were in Harvey as well.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, and as soon as you walked in, I thought, oh, I've seen you before. I've seen you before.
Yeah.
I saw you run across the stage and see how they run.
Yeah, I was one of the ones that ran.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That was an excellent play. That was it had our friends Jamie Schooler and Elizabeth Steinberg in there in those plays, so those were really good too. So, you are the director. You've done acting as well too. Which one do you prefer doing?
Well, right now I prefer directing because they let me do that. There's an awful lot of talented men out there, and not a lot of parts for people my age. So, you get your turns. I like them both, but
Right.
there's room for directors, and it's good fun.
Yeah. And you've done both as well too. Which do you prefer?
Both, honestly.
Really?
I enjoy the different challenges that both present, and the different ways of bringing something together.
Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about the other cast members. Who have you got?
Oh, well, there's 9 of them.
9. Okay.
Janet Rice, Joanna Macaulay-Treffers, Marissa Barr, Jeff Wilson, who I think is from Smith Falls, and I have to bring out my
quiz for the director.
Yes,
Quiz for the director.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yes.
Patrick Bugby's in it. So.
Patrick Bugby,
Yeah.
right? Yes.
Okay.
This is embarrassing. It always is.
No, that's
Sean
fine.
O'Malley and Ted Bryant.
Excellent.
And we've missed somebody.
Joseph.
Oh yeah, Joseph Newforth.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've been in plays for a long time. You said early, like when you were very little, like young.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So when did you start?
I've done little things from the kindergarten play that was organized. I was in a theater workshop when I was 12, 13, and they sort of taught us the basics of theater and then had us write, direct, and perform our own show together.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So talk about backstage. Are you nervous or are you excited, or how do you feel when the play's about to start?
I usually wait till afterwards to be nervous, because then there's no point.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not usually the one that's most nervous. If I am, then everybody else can panic.
Well,
But-
you'd be a good mentor for them. You've been doing this for such a long time. Yes, for sure. Especially the new ones coming out too, because
Oh, yeah.
there's some people coming out just for the first time. A lot of these plays it's just their
Yeah.
first times out. So
Yes, we have, well, Jessie's new to studio theater, but we've got 2 or 3 people who haven't been on stage before or recently at least.
okay.
And when it comes to panicking, that's usually the director.
I should ask you the same question.
Yeah.
Are you excited or are you nervous?
Oh, I'm excited. This is really coming along so well.
Excellent.
With so many people in the cast, and there were issues getting cast. Now that we've got one, they're working so hard and they're doing so well. It's so exciting to see how quickly it's come together.
Okay, okay. Now I tend to go to the ones that are more comical based and musical based and everything, but you've done some of these murder mysteries too. Which ones do you prefer doing?
All of the above.
You know, all of the above, eh?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I'm good with any of them. And I mean, it's a murder mystery, but it's not devoid of comedy. There are some good lighthearted moments in it.
Okay.
As much as you might not expect that in a story of death and theft and everything, but
Okay, all right. Now, you say you do 6 plays during the year, too. What's the next one that's up on?
The next one is The Diary of Anne Frank.
Oh,
yeah, that
Yes.
laugh riot.
yeah, yeah. Wow,
Mhm.
okay.
Yes, and it's Marilyn DeHaan Nichols who is directing, and she will do a fantastic job.
Yeah.
She's got a great cast from what I've heard. She's
Uh-huh.
really happy.
Wow.
So
Excellent,
that
excellent.
one's in May.
And you've got one coming up, Station Theatre?
Yes, I'll be directing Arsenic and Old Lace in October there.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. So this play, Black Coffee, where does the name Black Coffee come from? Oh, you have to go to the play to find out?
It's plot relevant, so
It is.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. It's plot relevant. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably not the name I'd have chosen for the play, but
Okay.
Agatha knows what she's doing, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, she's done 200 books, so I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
So the dates again, April 4th, 5th, 11th, and 12th. Those ones are at 7:30. The ones April 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th are at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
And how do we get tickets?
You go online at ticketsplease.ca, or you can call the box office at Studio Theatre, or go to the studiotheatreperth.com website. We've got a new website. It's fantastic. It's so easy to get around and find everything that's going on at the theatre. It's a busy theatre. There's a lot
Yes,
going
it
on.
is.
And you can get tickets there.
Okay, okay. So I've
Or
got
at the door. There's a
that you're being real risky sometimes. You might be sold out, so you don't want to take that chance. So you might want to get your tickets ahead of time. So
and first night's show is $5 off. So
the opening night.
opening night.
Wow, that's a good deal for sure too.
It is. Yeah.
All right. So that's a question I like to ask every once in a while too. Opening night or the last one, which is the most? I don't know. I keep thinking the word exciting,
ooh,
thought provoking. What
Yeah.
you know?
As an audience member, it's worth going to both.
Oh, there you. Good answer. Good answer.
yeah. See the whole run, see if we change anything.
Yes, 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 for sure, yeah. And sometimes you have to, right? Like things happen and you just have to, somebody
Yeah.
forgets their line, somebody forgets a prop, you know, and you just go with it. So.
You've done theater yourself.
I've watched it a few times, yes, I've been at a few and I thought, that was different than the last one, yes. All right, so once again, we can get tickets at ticketplease.ca. I have a phone number here too, 613-485-6434. And box office at studiotheatreperth.com, or the good old-fashioned way and just go to the door and get them there.
Right.
Excellent.
And we have the best front of house staff. They're all friendly and can't wait to meet you.
And you have a beautiful theater as well.
Oh, yes, we're really proud of it.
Yes, very nice theater. Thank you very much for joining us. I've got Gray Masson you're the director.
Yes.
And I've got Jessie Gibson from Black Hat Coffee by Agatha Christie. You are going to be featured at Studio Theatre Perth. Thanks for joining us.